and welcome to Koh Sichang. It doesn't matter whether you've come from Bangkok or whether you've come from Pattaya as I have, this is the place that you will arrive. Did you know if you're coming from Bangkok you can get a coach from Egamai bus station for just under 100 baht. That will take you to the front of Robinson's Sriracha, and then you can get a tuk-tuk to take you to the pier. Or you can get a minivan for a similar price. Or you could get a regular taxi or even a Bolt. They're both a similar price of around 1,000 baht. If you're going from Pattaya, make your way to the fish market at Naglua. Opposite that, you can get a white songtao to Sriracha, and that costs 30 baht. And from there, normally you're going to swap to a small tuk-tuk that will bring you here to the pier, which is actually called Got Loi, which means floating island or something like that. Anyway, here you can buy a ticket to get on the boat that goes across to the island, and the boat goes every hour on the hour, and it costs 50 baht one way. Our boat is going at 1 o'clock, so we're just waiting for it to come in. When you do come back, you'll see all the tuk-tuks behind, and that's because when the boat comes in, they're ready to take you back into Sriracha for your return journey either to Bangkok, Pattaya or wherever you came from. The boat crossing takes around 45 minutes, and there's usually some good views, although today we are hampered by the poor air quality. When you arrive here, one of the first things to do is to acquaint yourself with the map that's behind me, because the map shows you all the places that you might want to visit. Just a little bit further down the pier is the place where you get the Sam Law. It's called Sam Law because it's a three-wheeler. It's a three-wheeler like a chopper at the front and a tuk-tuk at the back, and it's the form of transport that they use to ferry people around the island. And you can see from this poster here, it's only in Thai language, but if you can see that the first one, it goes to 4 different places on the island and they charge you 300 baht. If you want 6 different places or you want the whole day or something like that, they're going to charge you more. But actually the 4 places that they offer are 4 places that I think are interesting if you've got limited time and you're here on a day trip. And the price that they quote there, it doesn't matter if there's 1 of you, 2 of you, 3 of you, or 4 of you, as long as you can fit in, it's the same price. And they don't really have a fixed amount of time. If you want to spend more time at the first place, less at the 4th place, or whatever you want, they're fairly relaxed here, they'll fit in with you. And here on the pier as well, when you arrive, you have the opportunity to rent a motorbike. For 1 hour you can rent a motorbike for just 100 baht. If you want to have it during the day whilst you're here, it's going to cost you 250 baht. And if you want to keep it for 24 hours, if you're staying overnight a full day, then that is 300 baht. And also, just so you know, you don't have to leave your passport behind or your driver's license. They don't need any form of ID kept behind. You pay your money, they give you free gasoline as well, and they do give you safety hats, crash helmets as well to keep you safe. So the main reason people come to this island is just to chill and relax, really. They also like to have the fresh fish because, as you can see from the fishing boats behind, the fishermen go out and bring the fresh fish back for people to eat. They catch the crab and they catch the squid. You can see the lights on the boat to attract the squid to come to the boat, and this is well known in the area for some of the best fresh fish in Thailand. Other things to do? Well, it's so picturesque that you just need to take a selfie and put on Facebook. That's what all my friends do. I actually met some visitors, so we decided to join together for the Sam Law, and we managed to share the cost. And all the roads are quiet and in good condition. So the first stop on this tour is the Chinese temple, and we've just been dropped off by our Sam Law, our three-wheeler, and he's told us it's 150 steps to get up to the temple. or just behind me you might be able to see this little railway. It doesn't seem to be working at the moment, but that would certainly save me 150 steps on a hot day like today. So if you manage to climb all those steps, you'll see at least 6 Buddha shrines, and you'll see gold leaf adorning them as well. It's actually an active place of worship, so just a gentle reminder that you should dress appropriately. You need to take off your shoes to go inside. There's actually no cameras allowed, so I wasn't able to film the inside of the temple. Our second stop off point in the 4-place tour is really just a place where you can take photos. It's a viewpoint, and there's a lucky stone behind the camera that you can touch as well. But the main thing is you're looking out towards the west, and the beautiful sea. It's not as blue as it should be today, but apparently when it comes to sunset, it's an unrivaled view that you get from here. Lovely breeze blowing. It's a good job too, because I've just climbed another 50 steps. I'm too old for this. At the viewpoint you can walk around and take in the views. These paths are actually lit if you come later on in the evening and at night. There's a lovely sea breeze to cool you. It's just stunning. The Summer Palace is on the southeast side of the island. There's so much to see inside. There's actually 12 different attractions. So this is stop number 3 on my 4-stop tour, and this is the King's Palace. This is King Chulalongkorn used to come here for summer holidays. That's King number 5, and it was a relaxing place for him until the French invaded and he decamped and went to Bangkok. But staying behind now is a beautiful park with a beautiful bridge and just a very nice place to walk around. It does get a little bit more crowded at weekends, but I'm here midweek and there's only a few people here. Let's look around. Outside every attraction is a sign in both English and Thai language which gives useful information about where you are. There's also an information leaflet available that you can pick up, and perhaps my favourite place, and maybe yours if you need a stop off, is the wooden house by the sea, which is a greenhouse which also has a coffee shop and some historical artefacts inside. There's so many places you can stop off to eat whilst you're touring around the island, but if you just want to stop off for a coffee and a snack, I can recommend Flower Blue Coffee and Bistro. It's a lovely place inside and well worth a visit. And the final stop on our 4-stop tour is down by the beach. It's quite a small beach, not particularly the most beautiful beach in Thailand, but looking out at the sea as the sun's coming down in the afternoon, it's still a great sight. And here you can find a hotel, you can find 3 different restaurants, you can also just take a toilet break, get something to drink, relax, have a little bit of shade. It's a wonderful ending to a fairly perfect day. And when it comes to buying a ticket to go home, if you didn't buy a return ticket on the mainland, then you will come to this little store right here. And the boat on the way back goes at 3 p.m, 4 p.m, 5 p.m, 6 p.m, I think is the last one. If you miss that, you have to swim back. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. and we'll bring you some more tours very soon. Bye bye.